Turn on some lights around here. Wish I had a phone stand, but I don't.
Back up. Mom, can you call the dog?
Honor, come. I do have old school Tupperware though. Hello, are you ready for your dinner? Are you ready for your dinner? Okay, come on. Sitting here thinking, well, that's not exactly true. Wasn't really thinking. I was waiting for my husband to get home so we could have dinner. And I was like, oh, he must be working late. Wait. And then I did find my iPhone and found out that he was at a friend's house. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to worry about him too much. And I'm going to do a video. We were having shrimp and grits after that. And no, I did not cook it because I don't know how to make shrimp and grits. But I do know how to get shrimp and grits from the Friendly Market in Morehead City, my favorite place. So today I had a really nice present come to my house. Probably one of the nicest presents I've ever gotten. I don't know what it was. I don't even know if Blair knows this. Blair, do you know about the present I got?
No.
A dumpster. How many sausage balls do you want?
10.
Do you really want 10?
No.
You won't eat them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't believe you, but carry on. Let me time them. We got a big dumpster today delivered from 5J's Farms. It's a cattle farm, and this really nice family owns it, who I do not know. Well, I do know now. Angela is her name. Angela and Jody. And they have a scrap metal business too, but then they have this cattle farm. And we've been cleaning out. So we own a couple condos in Raleigh that I lived in one and then bought the other one from my neighbor, and we have rented them for 20 years. So most of you all have heard, but if you have not, one of them, we had a woman attorney living there for 20 years, and she recently was diagnosed with cancer and died pretty quickly. And no real, couple sisters, but no real family to speak of. And she had been collecting items in there, hoarding in the condominium. And we had no idea.
It has not been collected.
This is a 13-year-old. So anyway, she been kind of trying to deal with that, and had hired a fella, paid him $3,000 to come in there and clear it out. Well, he has a trailer and he's filling it up every day. Then he takes it to the dump and, blah, 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 blah. Well, it takes time. You have to put it on the trailer, take the trailer. Anyway, so Angela and her husband, Jody, were like, we're going to bring you a gigantic, looks like a shipping crate. And I let Cameron Village homeowners know. They're like, no problem. Parked it right at the front door, my poor other neighbor, so that they can just throw trash in it. They had already taken maybe 10,000 pounds to the dump. So it's really helpful. And anyway, I was like thinking, I've been pretty pissed the last few weeks, 2 weeks about this. I've had to go to Raleigh several times, which is not easy. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and she requires some things, and an 8-year-old with autism who does not like me out of his sight for a second. And so whenever I'm gone, which I have to do for work, extra being gone, then he doesn't sleep well at night because he has like a death grip on me in the bed. So anyway, it's hard. So oh look, no comments. It's sort of nice. So we had to, yes, people can be so kind. Terry Smith, my friend Terry, has all her college textbooks. I forgot about that. How did they know you needed a dumpster? Well, because she's a subscriber on my page, and my subscribers, I've been showing them pictures of the updates. And I guess one of the pictures was this trailer that's like keeps getting filled up and just being like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But anyway, so this person does this nice thing for me. And today I was thinking, I have been pissed, angry, like emotionally tired thinking about this, really worried about it. It's super expensive. When we first asked our insurance company, they were like, I don't think it's going to be covered. But then they were like, well, you know what? My agent at Farm Bureau, who is awesome, was like, let's make a claim and see what happens. So he filed a claim for me today. She has an estate. It doesn't appear that there was much money. So who knows what will happen with that. But even at this point, if we get no money and we're out, I'm going to guess $30,000 is probably what it is. And that's money that was going to help pay for people to go to college, tax bill. I mean, we have things to pay for. And so anyway, that's been stressful. Anyway, that dumpster just reminded me, like, how much stuff have I been clinging on to the last 20 years? Maybe I haven't been filling up my space with physical possessions, but like anger, hurt, sorrow, revenge, all those kind of feelings that you hold on to really will weigh you down. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sissy?
Yep.
Like what? Do you have any of those feelings you hold on to?
Revenge, sorrow.
But do you have like any hurts that you hang on to?
No, not really.
There's not anybody that you think of like, boy, that girl makes me mad. Because 2 years ago, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Did you say you? Well, you can let go of my hurts for you. But anyway, I really was like, wow, how many tons of baggage have I held on to that have weighed me down and kept me from like living this great life? It's really quite a thought for me. And I'm still annoyed, and I'm still stressed, and I'm still concerned, and I'm still, thinking, oh my gosh, the last people I want to take a loan from is my parents.
What?
Do you want to take a loan from your grandparents?
Are you taking a loan from them?
No, but I would if I needed to.
You would have to give them those shares.
My dad wanted some shares of mine, and I wouldn't let him have them. Maybe I should have said yes. Hanging on only. And things are going to happen in life. Terrible things. And it's going to be worse than somebody wrecking your condo.
Is it though? Is it really?
Is what? Are things worse than that?
Well, I know they are.
Well, yeah. Like when I was...
Ew, Honor. Gross.
I lost... My only brother died of cancer. Like, that's a lot worse than having your condo torn up. Well, I'd prefer not to break the door in our own house.
Yeah.
Why did I not go in there for 20 years? Well, that's a wonderful question.
I know. I don't know. I would do like a check every 4 years.
Well, not every 4 years. Honey, let's close the door. The air's on. I wish I had, right? I mean...
The lady didn't call her, so she didn't need... You were probably kind of happy that you probably thought she just got like stuff fixed.
I was sort of happy that she was just sort of minding her own business. I kept her rent not raised as high as everybody else's. So do you think about having to go through all your parents' stuff when they're gone? No, my parents, they don't have anything, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they don't keep a bunch of
They have all these
stuff.
paintings and they have these fake fruits at their dining room table.
They have fake fruit at the dining room
Fake
table.
apples, fake banana. And I used to get TV to bite on.
Life got in the way. Yeah, life got in the way. And I think when we try to go in, she always had a reason why we couldn't if we were up there, and we just let it go. We just let it go. We had 4 children. We moved 3 times.
We did?
We changed multiple jobs. We started blogging, opened a law practice. did she ever need a water heater. So when you have a 1-bedroom condo, there was no garbage disposal and there was no water heater. So most of the stuff is through the condo. Cable, water, everything.
There's no cat food out there.
Little kind of wall units, air conditioning units that still work. I didn't have a property manager. But I'm glad to know that you all know all the questions to ask. I'm going to present other scenarios in my life and then let you go ahead and use your hindsight to save me any problems. So I have an 8-year-old with autism who's not sleeping. And I live on the water. Please tell me what I should do. How many months rent did she owe you? She's paid her rent always. She's always been a couple months behind over 20 years. But she's always paid her rent. 90% of the stuff here at my house is... My parents got rid of my stuff. They made me come get it.
Get rid of your wedding dress.
They did. Mamie said she did.
No, she didn't.
No, Blair wants my wedding
No,
dress.
I don't. I want your debutante dress.
Oh, debutante dress. Well, we have both. Where's Amos?
He's in the playroom with his roller coaster.
Oh. So I have a really great subscriber group, and they sent Amos a ton of minifigures. Sissy, I dare you to take these minifigures downstairs.
And start playing with
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. You're not. No one is allowed to touch. No, no one is allowed. No, do not. No. No one is allowed to touch his minifigures.
Avis!
Don't touch them.
Avis!
Not even me. And he loves me.
Mom, he's outside.
He is?
Yeah, the door's open.
Oh. Well, he's probably out in the
No,
sea.
I'll go watch
Why are you going this way then?
this.
Well, honey, walk out there. Go on. He's out there with Daddy. Go on. Walk out there.
He's not.
Go on out there. You don't walk in the wrong direction.
Why do I have to go?
Because I would like you to. He's outside. And then she runs back in. Because that's what you do. Do you? Do I what? Do I something? Our neighbors have a very large sand pile that Amos likes to play in. I live 3 miles from LLNY. Oh, Lego, New York. Do you think hoarding is a new thing in the world? You know, I don't know. I think it's sad. I don't know. It's terrible. Terrible for the person. Terrible for the people left behind. Just terrible in general.
Hello, everybody.
He is not outside. He's down here. We're sort of the opposite. We like to get rid of things. This is what was our junky garage. Well, here, I'll show you. Here's what it looks like. We took 2 junky garages and we made one nice garage. Look. How is the condo going? You know, it's going pretty well. The guys, Bam and Robert, are cleaning up. So this is what... We actually are not hoarders in here. This is a nice garage. It's just, we need to do some clearing out. Yes, it's true. Don't judge me. See, maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But we took this garage and made this garage nice. Don't break his roller coaster.
I didn't break it.
I think you're trying to annoy him.
I'm playing with him.
Prices are high in Raleigh. Sell. No, I'm not going to sell. I might want to live up there someday when I'm retired.
Yeah, but you don't need 2.
Daddy might want one and I'll have one.
That's not.
They're only 1 bedrooms. We moved in here.
Would you rather live in Edenton in this house forever?
Well, I might live here forever. I don't know. What will I do down here? Just sit down here and wallow? I've lived here 20 years.
That's a lot of years.
He was in Raleigh. He grew up in Raleigh. Dad?
Why do we live here?
Oh, I forgot. She wants to live in Raleigh. Just telling you. It's live in Raleigh, never. Where did you get your blue puffy garage chairs? They are from Lee Industries, Lee Furniture. The playroom will be great this winter. Maybe a teensy bit chilly. Teensy bit chilly. So anyway, just a reminder that I'm not perfect. Not that anyone that ever watches me on videos ever thinks that there's anything about me that's perfect. I mean, hell, I shared a post about cross country yesterday and I heard, oh, it's so nice that your children can play sports. You're privileged. So privileged to see that you get to sew wrapping paper. Just trying to make it so the kids in my community can go on a freaking field trip. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't sell the wrapping paper if I had a cool 10,000 just to give myself. Come on. I like to park my car in the garage. Oh. Well, clearly I do not because I can't. Because there's a carpet from Ollie's and 2 chairs in there. Yep. Carry on, my people. Subscriber seed tonight. We are planning, last year I had people come to Edenton, and this year I'm having a blog cruise. And I think it's going to be in January 2023. January 2023. Cruise out of Miami, 4 nights. I might have lost my mind. It's for subscribers, but if we have some additional spaces, I'm going to open it up to other people. So that travel planning video is tonight at 8. If you've really hit a low point and you want to go on a trip with people that are very fun and no longer smoke. What is that? I keep hearing it. It's like I'm having nightmares. I'm hearing children. Okay. Oh, it's the frickin' Teletubbies. I hate the Teletubbies. You don't need a passport to go to the Bahamas. No, you do not. Oh, let me go check on my shrimp and grits. Okay, see y'all later. You didn't finish reading. I live in Michigan. That is why I park in the garage. Well, I would probably park in the garage too if I lived in Michigan. How much does the cruise cost? The cruise cost, how much? I think probably you could go for $500 to maybe $3,000, depending on the room you got. Do you really send your kids to boarding school?
No, she doesn't.
My daughter said, no, I don't. Where are they? Where are your older brothers?
They're out at the farm picking up all the corn.
She said, oh God, you forgot the freaking sausage balls. She said they're out at the farm picking up all the corn. The corn, it's not corn season, fool. Corn is, she ran in the cornfields last night. Did you say May? No, January. The cruise is January.
Ow! Ow!
And Blair will not be there.
Ow!
So I'm sure you're very sad about that. Oh, hey, Sandy. Nice to see you. I used to babysit. Why are you doing that to her?
Doing what?
Her daughters, Lindsay and Jenna. I was her babysitter. I would fix them SpaghettiOs for dinner because I've always been a good cook. Oh, golly.
Ow. I think I just cut off the cap of my toe.
The cap of your toe?
Yes.
What is a toe cap?
Oh, God.
I would put that on.
Like your, like part of like, you know, like the top before your toenail that. Read it.
No, I didn't know. Okay. See y'all tonight. If I can go to the Bahamas, I'm in. Look, I might get subscribers just because they want to go. to the Bahamas, my daughter. Oh, she funny. She real funny. Blair needs extra attention. Blair, do you need extra attention?
No.
She says she doesn't.
I've got enough.
She's getting enough. I mean, there's nobody to look at around here. We have no teenage sons because they're out at the farm in the field. And so it's just us sitting around here. And where is Daddy? I wish I was a husband and I could just get home from work and not go home and just go somewhere and not tell anybody. Like, that is a freedom I haven't known for years. Since I had children.
Say something's happened.
No, he doesn't have to worry about it. It's freedom. No woman has that freedom to do that. Never. And some men don't have it either. But there's not a woman on this planet that has the freedom. What? Oh, if you haven't gotten married? Well, no, that's probably true. Yeah. No. Ain't no woman that's not come see your folks in Beaufort next week. Oh, my parents. Ooh, this looks so good. Look at this. Homemade shrimp and grits. Yep.
Mom, have a fundraiser.
Homemade from Friendly Market. A fundraiser for what?
So that we can
Hire
hire a chef.
a chef?
And then they can teach.
We don't need one. We have me.
Because Russell makes all his food, but all he does is send me on the stove.
Kind of good. She's been saying let's have a fundraiser to pay for the condo in Raleigh because she's worried we're not going to have Christmas. Yeah, men, husband, come home, eat dinner, go to the bathroom, and sit on their tail for the rest of the night. Right? That's a whole nother video. We're going to have to talk about that another night. Yeah, you just go where you like. Do whatever you can. Doesn't matter. I can't even stay on Facebook. Much less get to go just roam around the town because I feel like it. Oh, golly. People, y'all have been so well behaved. No one's complaining about me tonight. It's really nice. It's such a shock. I feel like I could go to the pumpkin patch and be like, you're so privileged. You're in the pumpkin patch. I wanted to go to the pumpkin patch. Where's your husband?
I'm not going to that pumpkin patch this year.
You are too going to the pumpkin patch. Why?
Because
That's what we go to the pumpkin patch in October. It's a tradition.
I would rather sit home and put on Charlie Brown's Halloween and make pumpkin bread.
Make pumpkin bread. We have to get a pumpkin to make the bread.
Our definitions of make pumpkin bread are different. Mine's get it from farmers market.
She called her definition of make pumpkin bread is get it from the farmer's market. Oh, golly. Okay. Carry on, subscribers. See you in an hour.
Where did our pumpkin bread go? We had some.
You ate all the pumpkin bread.